In a land far away, beyond towering mountains and vast seas, there existed a kingdom known for its prosperity and grandeur. Golden fields stretched as far as the eye could see, and the markets brimmed with goods from distant lands. The people were industrious and the treasury overflowed with wealth. Yet, despite this outward splendor, there was a sense of unease that lingered in the air. The king, a ruler of great ambition and vision, often found himself restless. His people murmured of discontent, and whispers of discord reached his ears. He walked the halls of his majestic palace, pondering the cause of the unrest. How could a land so rich and a people so industrious feel such dissatisfaction? Determined to uncover the root of this unease and restore harmony to his realm, the king decided to seek counsel. He had heard tales of a sage who lived in the secluded mountains, a man known far and wide for his profound wisdom and unparalleled insight into the mysteries of life. With a heart full of hope, the king sent an invitation to the sage, requesting his presence at the royal court. He hoped that the sage's wisdom would shed light on his kingdom's troubles and guide him towards a just and compassionate rule. After days of anticipation, the sage finally arrived. He was a man of simple attire, with eyes that seemed to hold the depth of many lifetimes. The king greeted him with great reverence and led him to the grand hall where they could speak in private. The sage's presence brought a sense of calm to the king, who eagerly expressed his concerns. "O wise sage, my kingdom is prosperous, yet my people are discontented. I seek your guidance on how to govern with justice and bring peace to my land." The sage listened intently, his eyes never leaving the king's. After a moment of contemplation, he spoke, "Great king, to lead with justice and compassion, one must understand the essence of these virtues. Allow me to share a story, a tale of a humble bird in a dense forest, which may illuminate the path you seek." The king, intrigued by the sage's approach, nodded in agreement. The sage began his story, his voice rich with the cadence of wisdom and experience. Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense and ancient forest, there lived a small bird. This bird was not remarkable in its appearance, yet it possessed a wisdom beyond its kind. With great care and diligence, the bird built a nest high in the branches of the tallest tree. It was a nest crafted with precision, each twig and leaf placed meticulously to ensure the safety and comfort of its future family. The king listened intently, drawn into the simplicity and depth of the tale. The sage continued, "This bird, though small and seemingly insignificant, held within its heart the principles of fairness, compassion, and bravery. It governed its nest with a wisdom that even the mightiest of rulers could learn from." And thus, the sage began to weave a story that would transform the king's understanding of leadership and justice. The bird, with unwavering dedication, built its nest in the highest tree, seeking both safety and perspective. Every morning, it would venture out into the forest, carefully selecting the finest twigs and the softest leaves to construct a home that was both sturdy and warm. The bird knew that the strength of the nest was crucial for the well-being of its future family. As days passed, the nest grew into a masterpiece of avian architecture. It was a sanctuary of comfort and security, a testament to the bird's diligence and foresight. From this high perch, the bird could see the world below with clarity, understanding the balance of life that sustained the forest. Soon, the nest was blessed with eggs, and the bird's responsibilities grew. With the same meticulous care it had used to build the nest, the bird now tended to its eggs, ensuring they were always warm and protected. When the eggs hatched, the bird's life revolved around its chicks. Each day, the bird would tirelessly search for food, bringing back morsels to feed its young. It treated each chick with equal attention, ensuring that none went hungry or felt neglected. The bird's actions were guided by a deep sense of fairness and love, nurturing its offspring with a balance of discipline and affection. One fateful evening, dark clouds gathered on the horizon, and a fierce storm began to brew. The winds howled through the trees, and the rain fell in torrents. The bird sensed the impending danger and quickly took action. It spread its wings over the nest, shielding its fragile chicks from the relentless storm. All night long, the bird remained vigilant, its feathers drenched and its body weary. But it did not falter. The storm raged on, but the nest, fortified by the bird's efforts and dedication, held strong. By dawn, the skies cleared, and the forest emerged from the storm. The bird, though exhausted, had kept its family safe through the darkest of nights. As the days grew calmer, a new threat emerged. A cunning snake, drawn by the warmth and life within the nest, slithered up the tree with malevolent intent. The bird, always watchful, spotted the intruder and immediately sprang into action. With a fierce determination, the bird confronted the snake. It darted and swooped, using its beak and wings to fend off the predator. The battle was intense, and the bird's bravery shone through as it defended its young with all its might. Eventually, the snake, overwhelmed by the bird's relentless defense, retreated back into the forest, defeated and empty-handed. The bird returned to its nest, where its chicks chirped in relief and admiration. It had shown not just courage, but also the wisdom to protect its family against all odds. This humble creature, in its quest to safeguard its nest, exemplified the true essence of leadership, courage, vigilance, and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of those under its care. Beyond its own nest, the bird also played a crucial role in the larger ecosystem of the forest. It shared its knowledge of the best places to find food and water with other creatures, ensuring that all could thrive. The bird understood that the health of the forest was interconnected, and that by helping others, it also ensured a safer environment for its own family. The sage paused, allowing the weight of the story to sink in. He then continued, emphasizing the deeper meaning behind the bird's actions. "Great king," the sage said, "the bird's leadership was not just about strength or cleverness. It was rooted in compassion, fairness, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness of all life." The bird cared for its family with the same diligence it showed to its community, knowing that true leadership is built on empathy and justice. The king listened, his mind racing with thoughts. The bird's simple yet profound approach to life resonated with him. He began to see that his role as a king was not just to rule with power, but to lead with a compassionate heart and a fair hand. Reflecting on the sage's story, the king realized the parallels between the bird's actions and his own duties as a ruler. He understood that to govern justly, he needed to ensure that all his subjects were treated with fairness and compassion. The king resolved to implement these principles in his rule. He started by listening more to his people, addressing their concerns and needs with genuine care. He worked to create a sense of community within his kingdom, fostering cooperation and mutual respect among his subjects. The king's renewed approach to leadership began to heal the rifts and bring harmony to his land. Over time, the kingdom flourished under the king's compassionate and just rule. Peace and prosperity returned, and the people's discontent faded away. The king's heart, once restless and burdened, found tranquility in the knowledge that he was leading his people with wisdom and fairness. If you enjoyed this story and wish to hear more tales of inspiration and overcoming adversity, be sure to check out our channel. We have many more stories that will uplift your spirit and guide you on your path. Until next time, may you lead with kindness and wisdom.